absolutely honored to be here, and we are thrilled to announce this comedy special that will likely be shown at gas station pumps from BP to Shell to Speedway. He still refers to the Rivertown crossings as the new mall. Recording his comedy special 10 years too late. We know him as Daddy, and you know him as Matt Lauria. Put your hands together for Matt!
What's up, Park Theater? How we feeling here tonight? Could there be any more way to pander to an audience than bring an 8-month-old and my wife up here tonight? It is like you guys have to be into me if I bring that child up here. So I thought, you know what? This is no bullshit. Literally 20 seconds before Ricardo finished, she spit up everywhere backstage right there. All over Andrea's arm, all over that. And we were like, we're good. She's stage ready. She just had stage fright. Give it up for Gianna Lauria, ladies and gentlemen. That's amazing. It took me literally 16 years in comedy to film a special. And people said, where are you going to film it? Are you going to film it in LA? Are you going to do New York? How about Austin now? I said, absolutely not. Bring me to Holland, Michigan. On a Thursday with 100% humidity outside. And make sure that the night after is a Linkin Park cover band. But beyond that, make sure that they have CPR classes any day of the fucking week. That's exactly the place that I want to record a special here. That's awesome. Before I get into a ton of material here, ladies and gentlemen, I have to bring something from my heart. Thank you guys for coming out here to support this here tonight. This is not an easy thing to pull off. Thank you, Park Theater. Thank you, Jordan Garnett. Thank you, Ricardo. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, everyone else, for making this shit happen. So, you dream and you dream and you dream, and finally you end up in Holland, Michigan. Holy shit. The comedy mecca of the world. This is exactly what I must have the best agent in the entire world. He's like, you're from Grand Rapids. Do you want to record a special at the DeVos Theater? I said, absolutely not. Do you want to record at 20 Monroe Live? I know you've done the show there before. Do you want to record at 20 Monroe Live? I said, no. I want to record in a town that has street performers every fucking 5 feet. That's where I want to. And then make sure that I'm in a theater that has to force everyone to sit as close as fucking possible to the stage. You guys are forced to be this close. This is what I'm talking about. I am thrilled to be here. Since the last time I was here, it was 2 years ago at Park Theater. I have since obviously had a child since I've been here, so it's happy to be back. Thank you. I deserve that. I just had an orgasm, and then I had a kid, so I don't deserve much of that. It is fun to have your friends meet your child and then have them say dumb shit to you that you never fucking asked for. It's a fun thing, right? Like, I feel like everyone, so I'm 39 and I had my first kid, and like everyone else that I have in my like age demographic, all my friends from high school and college are on like their third, their fourth, their fifth in some unfortunate fucking situations. So then they feel like they have a whole hard drive of things that they just want to be like, okay, we're going to downlist it on your face. And I'm like, I didn't ask for this. So then they ask for this, and they basically tell me, one of my friends is my favorite friend that's ever met my daughter in my life. He goes, hey, were you trying for a girl? I don't think you know how science works. Do you think I just, like, on the night of conception, just walked up to my wife with my balls in my hand? Like I'm at a craps table in Vegas? Just like, Daddy needs some XX chromosomes here tonight. We want some XX chromosomes. Okay, ready? XX? XY. Don't touch that fucking egg. Do not touch that egg. Give it back, give it back, give it back, give it back. Okay, ready. We need XX, XX, XX. Back shots. Damn it. I'm sorry, I forgot we were supposed to leave it in. I like that people didn't get the back shots reference, but they got the leave it in reference. So it's my kind of Holland community. I like that. He's like, you make jokes, but I have 2 boys. So I'm just telling you, if you want to give her a little brother, come talk to me. When people are that arrogant about shit and that dumb, you don't cut them off and tell them they're stupid. You just keep pumping quarters in the machine. Just, what else you got, huh? He's like, well, the Y chromosome is a slow swimmer. So, it needs a downward slope. So on the night of conception, when you want to give her a little brother, make sure that she's face down, ass up. And I'm like, okay, you're just doing ludicrous lyrics now? Do I have to be in the Georgia Dome on the 50-yard line while the Dirty Birds kick for tree? And then he thinks that he knows everything, right? He just says me all that, and he's like, you tell me, man, I have 2 boys, it works. And then I was like, you know what? On the night of conception and the next morning, at that moment, doggy style was happening, and guess what? XX chromosome, I have a little girl. So it's the last time I trust a Cintas rep to give me advice on science. Stick to rugs, buddy. Kick some more rugs, that's all I'm saying. Our daughter's 8 months old as of yesterday. She's an awesome baby. She rarely gets fussy, and when she does, when you put her on like a changing table or a changing pad, it's like her kryptonite. She can be pissed about everything in the world, and then when you put her on a changing table, she immediately goes from like whimpers and like cries to like smiles and giggles. It's phenomenal, right? And I thought, well, that's a woman. And my wife's a woman. So the other night when I was like, you sure you don't want food? And she was getting all pissy, I threw her over my shoulder. And I threw her on the changing table and I ripped her panties off. And I hit her with a diaper wipe. And now I'm abusive. And I gotta perform at the Park Theater on a weeknight. It's just ridiculous. That's all that I'm saying. So happy we're married. It's fun to be married and have a kid here now because I live in the Midwest. And if you're not married and you have a kid, they're like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Go to church. Drives you crazy. My wife and I, before we had our baby, before we were married, we lived together, which is what the Midwest refers to as living in sin. Living in sin. We didn't move in together until the 2020s. And people still come up to us and they're like, you guys are not engaged? You guys are not married? So you're living in sin? What do you think happens when you live in sin? Do you think we just get home and put on a bunch of leather and create a safe word? And then just start up the OnlyFans and we're like, side hustle, bitch. Because realistically, we get home and we watch This Is Us on the DVR. We cook a HelloFresh meal, and then we argue over how appropriate, how many days there are before you have to change your bed sheets. Living in sin. Because if I'm living in sin, I'm going to tell you what, I'm going to break some more commandments because I've been coveting thy neighbor's wife for thy threesome for thy some time. So... thank you, Jen. Appreciate that. It's very fun to be married here now because I feel like all of West Michigan finally tried to expedite everything. Like now that we have a kid, everyone immediately, I remember the time that we got married or got engaged rather, everyone was like, oh my God, you're engaged. When's the wedding? Oh, you're married. When are you going to have a kid? Oh, you have a kid. When are you going to have another? Oh, you have another. Fucking stop taking all the water system. This is nuts. But they only do that because they're excited. That's what I found. Like, they only do that for excitable news. Like, you're engaged. When's the wedding? You're married. When are you going to have a kid? No one does that for depressing shit, too. Like, oh, you're getting a divorce. Do your parents still have an extra bedroom? I'm so sorry you got furloughed. That's awful. When do you become an alcoholic? Oh, you're a comedian? When do you get to perform at Park Theater on a Thursday night? It's a joke. I love this place and I love these people. Thank God I'm married, because living in the Midwest and in your early 30s when all your friends are either married, engaged, or just flat out ugly at this point, it's insane how many people try to set you up. That's what ends up happening. All your friends are basically married, and they'll be like, oh my God, I have the perfect girl for you. You just need to meet her. She's amazing. She's exactly like you. Jesus, where's she been all my life? What's she like? And then they hit you with like the one thing they know about you. They're like, she likes the tigers. Oh, I'm sorry, that was the end? Like, I'm just gonna be like, oh, you like baseball? I like baseball. Skoo-ball? Skoo-ball. Okay, I'm not pulling out. That's it. Yeah. Thank you. Dad. That's it. Really, it's incredible, but you feel bad because people get so excited for the person that they decided to set you up with, so you can't like turn down the date, right? So you go on this date with these people, you get excited, and they come back and they want details. They're like, so, should we keep our July open for a wedding? You're just like, hey, fuck you, man. Apparently you think I'm attracted to tilt-a-whirl operators. That was a one-time fetish. Please stop going through my Google history, okay? Your friends get even crazier. You can really gauge a person's opinion of you as a human being by who they decide to set you up with. One of my friends is like, dude, you gotta meet this girl. She's amazing. She's gluten-free, vegan, and a yoga instructor. I was like, I hate all three of those things independent of one another. Why would I like that in one smoothie of a human being? Then he's like, yo, you got to see her Facebook profile picture. And you're like, okay, I guess I could go on that date. It'd be rude to cancel now. You go on those dates with people that you're not interested because you're in your 30s and you live in the Midwest. And you know, like, you realize that like 3 pillars of a person's existence are 3 pillars that you're kind of like, Because I like chicken and beer and fun. And she likes soil. And I'm pretty sure that's it. You go to a vegan restaurant, right? And you're just like, oh my God, like, how is this right? And your friends, your douchebag friends are just like, you know, I can't even believe you could go to one of those vegan restaurants. I'm like, guys, it's just vegetables. Like, chill out, you know? But like every time I got a meal from a vegan restaurant, like I felt like the server would bring me the meal to the table, and I would just look at the server and I'd be like, excuse me, you gave me the Cinemax version of this meal? I was looking for something more bangbros.com. That's... Like, I'm just saying, like, a vegan meal is like the greatest Christian rock song. Like, even when you think it's good, it fucking sucks. That's a... Yeah! I like that. Whoever said yeah like that, that's good. I'm into it. It's just fun. I don't know if you guys can tell this about me, but I'm a bit of a douchebag. It's actually not even a punchline there. That's just a setup, but I think you guys gathered that really quickly. I chose my words carefully there. I said I'm a bit of a douchebag. I'm not a full-on douche, right? I'm not a full-on douche. I'm not like a guy that when he walks into a bank takes his white Oakley sunglasses and flips them around on the back of his head like that's a normal look. And then practices his golf swing without a club while he waits in line. Basically saying my name's not Theo or Caleb. That's all I'm trying to tell you guys here, ladies and gentlemen. That's it. I'm douche-ish. Just like douche adjacent, you know? Like, it's kind of where I vote. I'm not like I'm not douchey enough to like have a bunch of Axe at my house, but I'm douchey enough to have several different Old Spice deodorants. That's all I'm saying here. Douche-ish. I didn't realize I was douche-ish till the other day I was at the gym. See, I had to mention that I was at a gym, douche-ish. And one of the instructors there comes up to me and she's like, Matt, I got a class meant for guys exactly like you. I was like, what do you got, Trisha? Some sort of HIIT class? Some sort of high intensity interval training? What do you got, some sort of CrossFit? What do you got, some sort of powerlifting? What do you got, Trish? She's like, it's called Broga. Yoga for bros. It's like, I'm sorry, are you getting a whiff of someone's Axe body spray? Because this is all Old Spice. I'm just douche adjacent, you know? Like, this ain't coming from me. She's like, no, Matt, you're missing the point. It's yoga, but only dudes. Like, I figured that out, Trish. I deduced that. See? Not a douche. I said deduced. I'm not signing up for that class, you know? Like, I thought maybe one of the fringe benefits of a yoga class is seeing some girls that I find attractive in yoga pants and downward dog. But no, I get in downward dog next to a bunch of Theos and Calebs. Great. I assume I have to have white Oakleys for this class? Is it on Saturday? Because Saturdays are for the boys? Can you imagine going to that class, guys? Just like, welcome to Broga, broskies, and bro Jacksons. You guys make sure you grab one of those prime and fucking shotgun and send that shit. You guys, we have these velvet ropes up here. These are the VIP ropes for people that had a spoiler on their car in high school that never even needed one. Or an exception is if you had a subwoofer in your trunk and you drove a Dodge Neon. Come up here, Caleb. Come on. You guys, as soon as you start to hear the Limp Bizkit music, we want you to enter the keg stand position. To the almighty Fred Durst. But before you do that, we have one rule here in Broga. Make sure you silence your cell phone, but before you do that, make sure you send an unsolicited dick pic to a girl that never asked for it. Broga. Once again, my dad clapped at that punchline. That's teaching you guys a lot about me here right now. It's kind of my whole thing. I'm an idiot. Like, I think you guys have gathered that about me. Maybe that's the reason why I do this. I mean, I can't spell anything. Like, I've just given up on spelling. I think it's because of just, like, technology. Like, it's not even of recent technology with, like, AI. I just can't spell anything, and I lean so hard on spell check. Like, have you guys ever just literally, like, typed in a word and just gotten so far off that you right-click on it, the red squiggly line, and it's just like, no suggestions. It's just essentially saying, you got me, buddy. Which is incredible because I know every single word, but you're not close to fucking one of them. Sometimes when you're just a little bit off, it'll be like, hey, how's dinosaur look? Huh? How about dynasty? Is that closer? No? Any of this shit on this list looking familiar? No? Let me get this paperclip on a bicycle here to see if he can help you out. Please, if you laughed at that reference, this is a PSA to update your Microsoft Windows, because it's a fucking Windows 95 reference. That's what I'm talking about. I like this. You are vibing with me. I am loving everything that you're doing. Every joke I do, you're just like, yep. I love you, man. What's your name? Rich. What do you do for a living?
Science and graphics.
Science and graphics. Jesus Christ, that is vague as hell. That just sounds like you literally went through like a Rolodex of like, what are positions that adults have? Science and graphics. What does science and graphics mean? He doesn't even know how to fucking explain his own job. How do you explain my job that I do science and graphics sitting front row in a tank top at a comedy show? How do you explain science and graphics? when I graphed this tank top here tonight. So how do you explain it?
We like large format printing as well.
Large format printing. So you sell shit on Facebook Marketplace. Is that what you're trying to tell me? Is that Etsy? Okay, never mind. Jesus Christ, how dare I assume Facebook Marketplace. Etsy, huh? That's what I'm talking about. So you're like doing 3D printers and stuff of that nature.
No large format printing on like vinyl, paper, posters.
Dude, you could have said anything and I would have not been prepared for what the fuck you're talking about. That's it. I just saw a guy with a ponytail and a tank top in the front row, and I'm like, this guy loves weed. That's exactly what I thought in my mind. So, is this your wife that you're with? Okay. How long you guys been married?
27 years.
27 years. Give it up for them. That's amazing. I love this. So do you work together? Okay. And that's the reason why you're just both like, how do you explain this? Okay, just you be the PR, and then I'll dress myself. Okay, that sounds good. I like this. Dress me like I just went on a marathon, but I also know a lot about literature. I don't know. That's what I'm into. So did you guys meet each other because of work, or you started working together because of it?
We met. Do you remember bulletin boards before the internet?
I remember bulletin boards. They still exist. Yeah, you met because of a bulletin board. This sounds like a glory hole situation. I don't know what. A bulletin board? Did you just have like one of those things like where somebody lost their cat and they say like, call this number? You're like, I'm looking for a guy with a ponytail and a tank top that'll sit in the front row of a comedy show that's filming. Pull my number. That's exactly what I'm looking for. No.
Johnny's Dick Trap. Dial-up before the internet.
I love dial-up. I love dial-up. My mom didn't like it so much, but I like it. Do you guys ever argue?
Rarely.
I like that. It's a perfect way to say that. This man's getting laid tonight. I like that. I can't stand to argue with the opposite sex because females have words that just stop a male's brain. My wife's favorite word, whatever. Let me finish my sentence. No, whatever. I'm gonna finish. Second favorite word, nothing. Are you sure you're okay? What's wrong? Nothing. Damn it, I know there's something wrong. Third favorite word, fine. But fine doesn't mean fine, though, by definition. Fine means, okay, I'll go, but I'll torture you for the rest of your life for bringing me to this place. Hey, do you like this restaurant? Yeah, it's fine. Damn it. What's wrong? Is your meal okay? No, it's fine. It's nothing. Damn it. Are you sure you're okay? Do you need anything? No, whatever. I hate my life. This is exactly why Chris Brown reacted the way he did. I literally said I was not going to tell that joke, but fuck you guys. I'm doing it. I am not here to support domestic violence. In fact, I have a subscription to Fenty Savage. I am total team Riri. I don't think I'm wearing the boxers, otherwise I'd show you. So this is not an advocate comedy special for Chris Brown, believe it or not. In fact, I can't stand it so much that I used to like, growing up with like Maury Povich, Jerry Springer, Steve Wilkos, all those shows, I hated them. Because you all knew that like the plots were like written, right? Never one of these things were like a real situation. They bought like paid actors to be able to be like, okay, you're the father or you are in this. And you all know their same reaction was going to be the same, right? Like you could feel the script being like, Maury would sit there with him and he'd reason with him, be like, you realize he's been doing this from the beginning. Why are you still with this guy? Then the same script would say the same thing on any one of the shows, just like, I love him. He was not like this when we first met. Did you think that would come out immediately? Just like, what's up, baby? My name's Matt. Just trying to crystal ball this shit to 6 months. You want to go to the Grammys? Okay, I can feel everyone's assholes pucker up on that joke. I will not be doing jokes like that anymore. Even my own daughter had to put a passy in her mouth because of that, guys. That is not what I am here for. My wife and I, next month, are celebrating 4 years married. It is awesome to be married here at this point. Thank you. That is pandering. It is nothing like 27. It's fun to be married. It's amazing, too, because we met at the ages of 30 and 23. I am not a mathematician, but that is a 7-year age gap.
You're 23?
No, you missed that, sir. Math ain't mathin' for bald-headed people in the house here tonight. That's exactly what I'm talking about. I am 39. She is 32. Still a 7-year age gap. I didn't realize people were going to take me so literal at live at the park, but it's all good. We will get through it. I didn't realize it was a weird age gap because 30 and 23 doesn't really sound all that bad. Especially 39 and 32 doesn't sound that bad. But when you realize I was an 8th grader when she was a 1st grader, it gets a little creepy. Especially like I went to one of those grade schools that was like preschool through 8th grade in the same building, AKA a Catholic school. And we used to have, no joke, like an 8th grader to 1st grader big brother, big sister program. We used to like go and check in on the 1st graders. We did not go to the same grade school, thank God, nor did she even live in the same community as me. But could you imagine if she was my little sister when I was an 8th grader and I'd just be like, hey, should go ahead and grow up. Have they taught you 7 minutes in heaven yet? Have they taught you? You guys, this is fucking hypothetical. I just mentioned she didn't go to the same grade school as me. And I did mention I went to a Catholic grade school, so if it did happen, they'd just move me to another parish, okay? Thank you. The rest of you, unpucker, please. It's okay, it's jokes. We're live at the park. 7-year age gap is weird because it's just enough to like make you like that close. Like she's still a millennial, but she's so Gen Z adjacent that you're kind of like, you're kind of Gen Z. I didn't realize she was so Gen Z till like when I first met her. She has a black belt when it comes to texting. She can send me text after text after text after snap after audio message after GIF. You're like, put all this shit in one fucking text message. My phone is vibrating in my pocket like I just left a pure romance party. And I told everyone it was a Tupperware party, so this is awkward. After she heard that joke, she decided to listen, and she decided to put everything finally in like one text message, which is nice. But she does the thing that drives me crazy about anyone, no matter the sex. When people do the most arrogant thing in the entire world and put LOL at the end of their own fucking text message? What kind of arrogant ass shit is that? Like LOL's intention is meant to be like, okay, you said something funny, so I laughed out loud. But when you put that shit at the end of your own text message, that is a lie. It's never anything I would laugh out loud at. It's more of a parachute, just in case I would take anything seriously. So if it is, like, you could just be like, oh, I'm just kidding. But you don't realize what that reads like on the other end of the text message, just like, hey, see you in 20 minutes. Send. I just read that like, Jesus, who laughs at the end of a sentence like that? Am I dating somebody from a villain from a Marvel movie? This is ridiculous. She'll also do the most ridiculous thing, and it's always like time sensitive when she sends these text messages. It's fun to send emojis when they make sense. But when you're in a time-sensitive situation and you send emojis, I am not here for it, okay? I don't want to have to break out my Ovaltine decoder and fucking try and figure out what you mean. And every time it says, drink more Ovaltine. I'm gonna get a red rubber BB gun and shoot this phone. I was in a time-sensitive situation the other day. I was like, hey, I'm grabbing some food. I'm at a Jimmy John's. What do you need? And she sends me back a train car next to a dolphin, next to a dancing woman, next to a kissy face. It's like, okay, I don't have wingdings in my phone. Can you give me some time New Roaming here? Huh? I did that joke in Royal Oak last month, and a woman stood up in the back, presumably in her 20s, and says, she wants tuna from Subway. Holy shit, that checks out. I didn't realize that. Excuse me, do you speak Bieber too? What do you mean here? I don't know what's worse, the fact that she gave me the emojis in that moment when I needed it in a time-sensitive situation, or the fact that she would order tuna from a fucking Subway. That is disgusting. That has been out for days. These are my favorite people clapping here right now. You're like, yeah, I've had diarrhea off that too. That is like I had a weight loss competition and we were a day left, so I got tuna from Subway. Now we are good to go. That's what I like to see. It is awesome. I love the 7-year age gap, but you guys have to realize that, like, as a comedian, pop culture is like my currency. Like, the only way I can actually have new material and shit is like the news and pop culture, and the former is fucking depressing. So I'm like, what did Kim Kardashian do today? So the other day, we were at a Zoop because we have money like that, Holland. Yeah. I'm performing at the Park Theater. I can afford Zoop. I don't know if you guys are living the rich and famous life that we are. And if you haven't been to a Zoop lately, it is like Baskin Robbins of broth. Like get as many samples as you want. Party in the soup, right? Party in the USA. It's party in the soup, right? So like we're there, and I'm on my like 4th Zoop sample, right? And the lady behind the counter is getting pissed off at me. She's like, do you need any more samples, sir? And I'm like, no, I just panicked. I was like, no, I just take the Boston clam chowder, it's fine. Yeah. And when she turned away to get a bowl, I looked at my wife and I was like, oh my God, I didn't realize they had a female soup Nazi.
She didn't know.
She's like, huh? I'm like, like arguably the most famous episode of Seinfeld of all time. And she's like, oh, Seinfeld. You mean the guy that made B-Movie? That's your Seinfeld reference? And she's like, whatever, cash me outside. How about that? And I'm like, is that one of those memes? Is that a meme? Is that a GIF? GIF? How do you say it? GIF? GIF. Yeah, okay, I'll cash you outside. That's it. The pop culture references are normal for situations like that, but when you're trying to relate to certain things, like Notorious B.I.G. Juicy came on the radio the other day, and I was like, holy shit, I remember exactly where I was when I heard this song. I remember my cousin in the back seat being like, we're gonna turn it louder, don't cover your fucking ears, enjoy this. And I was like, it was an amazing moment. Where were you when you first heard Notorious B.I.G. Juicy? She's like, my mom's womb. I'm like, oh, Jesus. Party in the USA? Does that work? It's just hilarious. That's the kind of things you go through. Like, she's so Gen Z adjacent. None of you guys remember during the pandemic, there was a movie that came out on Netflix called The Social Dilemma. Does anybody remember that? Yeah? Thank you. It was basically a whole documentary / movie about how like phones are addictive and social media is even more addictive and just how like a poison it is to everyone. And like, it was really a fucking bummer. And then by the end of it, they kind of gave you like some reasons or some ways to like prevent yourself from falling into the social dilemma. And one of the first things they mentioned is like turn off all notifications when it comes to social media on your phone. And then the one that I subscribed to was no cell phones in the bedroom. I don't know if you've ever told somebody that's 7 years younger from you that you should not bring cell phones in the bedroom. But it's a lot like telling a baby boomer that maybe Walmart shouldn't sell automatic rifles. There's a lot of confusion, a lot of anger, and then a lot of from my cold, dead hand. Say it with me. I need the blue light to fall asleep. It's like, okay. I'll charge mine out there. It's just funny to me because I didn't think that I would marry a blonde girl 7 years younger from me from Jenison. And then when I realized she had a Pomeranian-Chihuahua, I was like, oh, Jesus Christ, here we go. So I met my wife at that point that she had a 2-year-old Pomeranian-Chihuahua. Now we have a 12-year-old Pomeranian-Chihuahua. There is no masculine way to say that sentence, ladies and gentlemen. I've tried for years. In the beginning, I never even wanted a dog, let alone a 9-pound fur ball that answered to the phrase, do you want nummies? Do you need them? Fast forward 10 years later, like if our dog is not in our bed for every single night we lay down, I'm like, oh, do you want to go night-night? Oh, night-night. Oh, this is here. Oh, this is here. I told him I'd tell this joke tonight. That little bitch is my best friend in this entire world. It is unbelievable. And this is more pandering, but he now has congestive heart failure. Yeah, exactly. Thank you. We need those for the microphones in the room. But it's just like bad enough that like literally like my friends would see me walking down a busy intersection in Grand Rapids and see me walking a 9-pound Pomchi and see me walking him and being like, oh my God, you have some wet poopy, no more wet food for you. And now, because he's obviously not doing as well at 12, I have to pick him up and walk him half the time. I'm just saying, my friends, I think would have more respect for me if they caught me at a truck rest stop sharing a trucker shower with a trucker named Earl than if they caught me picking up a 9-pound Pomchi and being like, it's okay, Odie, we'll get water, we'll get water, we'll get water. And that's my Otis segment, guys. That's it. Oh, thank you. I just wanted to take a sip of this water, so thank you. I'm just saying I met my wife at 30 years old. Feel like it's a gateway drug. She got me a Pomchi at 30 years old. At 39 years old, I'm having a daughter. Makes fucking sense, you know? She made these balls make XX chromosomes. That's all I'm saying. Exactly. It's a gateway drug. Like at 30, I have a Pomchi. At 40, I'm on my way to like the Verizon store to buy a cell phone case that just like permanently clips to my hip. That somehow comes with a red tucked in polo. Like that's a normal fucking look. Do you ever see those people that still rock cell phones like that? Those are called people in the wild. That's what you call those people. They're always so arrogant about it too. They're like, you young kids mess around with your cell phones in your pocket. Got mine right here. And just answer it like, yes. No. Put me on your do not call list. Goodbye. These goddamn telemarketers are nonstop. They're always arrogant too. They're always like, hey, we have 2 ways to have this phone. Like this me on a weekday during business hours, I'm ready to go. Saturday. I'm ready for business. I'm ready for Shabuzi. That's what I'm ready for. I just came up with that line right now, Ortega. So you're right to laugh at it. And then I turn 50 and I call my basement a man cave and I just end it. That's it. That's all I'm done with. That's all I'm saying. It's just ridiculous. I'm starting to realize that. I was in a bowling league up until a couple years ago. Like, you realize that? Like, somebody just said, nice, really? Nice, yeah. Doing a sport, that's great. Look, I love the bowling leagues, but like, this is how old I was feeling. Like, every single week, I was literally like pissed that I had to go there, get drunk, risk the risk of a DUI, and hurt my back every single week. This is like, I'm going to transition to slow pitch softball. This is too much. I'm just saying, like, this was me literally 5 years ago. Like, at 35, I was in a bowling league. At 25, I was looking for the greenest weed dealer to find me the greenest strain possible.
Before it was legal.
Yeah, exactly. And at 35, I'm looking for the most neon green pair of bowling shoes to match my neon green bowling ball. That's another gateway drug from my life. That's all I'm trying to say. This is it. I think that's kind of me here at this point. You guys laugh at that one? Like, that fucking hurts me. I'm in a bowling league. I like that. And she's like, you know what? We're all fine here at this. And I think I heard Gianna not like that joke either. So that's all I need to hear. My wife and I, we were naming our daughter. It was a fun situation because I'm a comedian, so you hear a lot of names of people all the time. I know school teachers have a hard time naming their children too because they always have bad memories of certain like kids. They're like, oh, we're not going to name him that. That kid was an asshole, or can't name him that. I have them in my grade. That would be awkward. As a comedian, you have the same thing because you meet so many comedians' names over the time. You're like, I don't really want to associate dick jokes with my daughter, so it is great. So every time my wife would make a suggestion for a name, she doesn't also know that I'm a big fan of the adult film industry. So every time she'd make a name suggestion, she'd be like, how about Mia? I'd be like, no, Mia Makovia, I can't do that. That's just too much of an association. She'd be like, we love Eva. And I'm like, no, Eva Lovia, that's just way too much. I can't do that. So we settled finally on a thing because we're classics. So her name is Jenna Jameson. So that's actually her name is. Thank you. The same people clapped at that. That's a great one. It is a fun one for all of us. I think you guys have gathered this about me. I'm a bit of a moron. I think that's my whole thing. I get way too into things that are nostalgic here at this point in time. Like, my wife and I, we went to the Keys in the month of March, and we didn't have any baseline tan, as the Midwesterners call it. So we did the Midwestern thing that was popular, really popular, like 10, 15 years ago, where you get that base tan from a tanning salon before you go. I don't know if you guys have been to a tanning salon in 10 to 15 years, but they've updated some shit. So how it worked for me is I shelled out like $25 for one tanning session. Then the lady behind the counter hands me this big vat of oil and these Nazi sunglasses that suck my eyeballs in the back of my head. Then right in front of everybody, she asked me, hey, are you going to tan naked? I don't know. What's it to you? And she's like, well, make sure you wrap it. Wrap what? And then without missing a beat, she's like, your penis. I'm like, listen, lady, I don't have any penis fucking wrapping paper on me. What does the sommelier suggest I wrap this with? And then again, without missing a beat, she's like, use your sock. I've never had a sock on my dick in my life. Well, once or twice, but how the hell does she know? Yeah. She's like, so then she sends me to a 6 foot by 6 foot room. I put on the big vat of oil, the Nazi sunglasses. Then I put a sock around my dick with an Under Armour symbol around it. Now I feel like the worst spokesperson of all time. Let's protect this house. I feel like Flea from the Red Hot Chili Peppers. And the whole time I'm in there, I'm thinking this has to be the most awkward experience I've ever had with a sock in my life. Unless you count the fact that I like to leave my socks on during sex. See, people think that's weird. I'm like, what the hell do you care? It's usually just me alone on my iPad at home anyway, so I don't know how this is a fucking joke, guys. Thank you for clapping at that one. You guys are like clapping at my loneliness. Like, oh yeah, he just did have a baby. That makes sense. That checks. I like that. I like it. I really, you are my favorite because like some of the punchlines, you keep repeating them, so I have to add, what is up, man? What is up, dude?
I just got divorced.
You just got divorced? Okay, Jesus. I didn't realize you were laying on a fucking bed and I had a clipboard in front of me. Well, let's do this therapy session. I like that.
Nailed everyone, yeah.
You nailed it? I love it, man. So you just came here to get like some of that divorce therapy out? I like that.
I just caught it and I was like, I'll go.
He's caught it? He's caught the show and you came out? I love it. God bless. Give this guy a round of applause. This is how social media works. He deserves that round of applause. How long ago did you divorce?
Like today, like yesterday.
Yesterday. I am not the best form of therapy. I'll tell you that here right now. If there's anything that I'm the best form of, I suggest the bar over the comedy show here right now.
Getting up for a reason.
Yeah, hey, that's a beautiful way. He said he keeps getting up for a reason. That's what I need to fucking hear. I like that. I love. How long you guys married?
Shit.
Maybe that's the reason why you got divorced. I like that.
She said a lot of shit, but she said I didn't pay attention, so I don't really remember.
She said a lot of shit, but she said he didn't pay attention. You fucking tried to live that one up. I see what you did there. That's good.
14 years.
14 years. Okay. Well, guess what? We're going to have a divorce bachelor party here for you tonight. That's exactly what we're doing. What's your name?
Josh.
Josh, you're a free agent now. Give Josh a round of applause. Who looks just like Josh Deggy, Adam. He really looks like him here right now, so I like it. I don't know what the fuck to do with that, so. Kyle, this is going to be called One for the DVD bonus reel, because that is, you start crowd work and you think it's going to go good, and then you meet Josh that got divorced yesterday, so.
It's actually for the best.
God bless you. I agree, man. I thought you might maybe go with, well, I work for Cintas or something like that off the bat, but you just went to like, hey, I got divorced yesterday. I like it. I have more material, I promise. It's a fun one, Josh. I love you. It's for the best. You know what else is for the best? The fact that fast food has gotten too arrogant. You guys know that? You ever notice that fast food used to be like, hey, it's not the best thing for you, but it's cheap and you didn't leave your car, so drive around. Now it's all arrogant. Wendy's is like, Wendy's, it's way better than fast food. It's Wendy's. Easy, redhead. Let me ask you this. Are you still putting shit in a bag and handing it to me through a drive-through window? Because I'm pretty sure it's fast food. I don't care if you make your burgers square. The one place I can't complain about whatsoever, guys, has got to be Taco Bell. I don't know what it is about 2 a.m. and tequila that makes that risk of a DUI sound like such an awesome idea every Friday and Saturday night. People are like, hey, maybe you shouldn't drive. You've had a lot. And I'm like, it's fine. I'm going to Taco Bell. So what if you get pulled over? It's like, I'll just tell the cop I haven't had my fourth meal. They have to let you go. It's a thing. You know how you can ask someone, are you a cop? And they have to tell you. It's the same thing for Yo Quiero Taco Bell. How many of you guys have made the mistake of going into a Taco Bell late night? Some of them are like open for the dining room late night. What a sobering experience that is. Just to walk into a Taco Bell, walk up to the counter, and the visor behind the counter is like, is this for takeout or for the dining room? Dining room? Did you guys get waitresses? Like, can you imagine that? Just like, welcome to Taco Bell, guys. How's your 75-cent nacho? You paid for it in change. Just fucking eat it. I love going inside of Taco Bell every once in a while because I make a plan, right? I walk up to the visor, I'm ordering the food, my friend is grabbing the cups, he's getting the Baja Blast, I'm grabbing the fire sauce, we meet in the break room or the living room or the dining room, whatever they fucking decide to call it at that specific Taco Bell. And we make a plan and we go ready, break, right? But then you place your order and you're all excited because you usually have some sort of non-soberness with you. Whether it be weed or whether it be alcohol, and you take your little 2 steps to the left, and you're like, dude, I'm so excited. I haven't had a Crunchwrap Supreme in like a week. This is going to be awesome. I can't believe this all costs $7.49. This is insane. It's going to be so good, dude. Yeah, get the Baja Blast. I'll meet you out there. Sounds good. Then you take a look back there, and you see your Taco Bell food being made. You can go from fucked up to stone sober immediately. Just like, oh my God, dude, yeah, I think I see our Crunchwrap right there. Would you get the double decker? Yeah, I got the double decker. This is gonna be awesome, man. I can see it right there. It's getting made right there. Dude, there's a caulk gun back there. That's a caulk gun. Right there. That's sour cream? Oh, I'm still eating it. But cancel the dining room order, honey, because I'm going to be in the men's bathroom on the handicap stall. Because that's how fast caulk gun sour cream runs through me. Next time you guys go drunk and order a caulk gun sour cream burrito, just cancel the middleman, purchase the Taco Bell food, throw it directly in the toilet. Game over with. That's I love it when Lent comes around, because like Taco Bell tries to compete with like the filet of fish and any fish sandwiches and shit at the other restaurants, right? Do you guys remember like a few years ago they came out with like a fish taco? Can you imagine like at the Taco Bell board reading that I imagine? Just like, hey guys, people are shitting off of our food. But not shitting enough. Any ideas? Yeah, you Cinnamon Twist. What about seafood? You're a genius. Let's do it for Lent. You guys imagine that? Like going to a Taco Bell and arrogantly ordering a shrimp taco? Just like imagine that experience. Just like, welcome to Taco Bell. Could I take your order, please? Yeah, screw it. Let me try one of those shrimp tacos. Becky, somebody ordered it. Yeah, somebody in the drive-thru. I don't know, maybe he's constipated. I don't know. It's a good question. Let me ask him. Would you like a roll of toilet paper to go with that, sir? You're going to need a whole bag of extra napkins. That's all I'm saying. You guys can tell this about me. I'm a bit of a moron and I can't fix anything. Those that know me here know me as I cannot fix literally anything but a light bulb. It's awful because when I first met my wife, she met me and she saw that I had my own house and she's like, oh my God, this guy has it put together. And then when she went to the bathroom at my house and she saw the towel rack bar was on the ground, she came out of the bathroom and said to me, you know, the towel rack is broken in there. I said, yes, I know. She says, so what are you going to do about it? And I said, well, I am going to hang my towel on the shower curtain rod because it's the exact same thing at different heights, huh? She said, you mean you're not going to fix it? And I was like, I tried to tell it the tanning salon joke and it didn't fucking listen to me. So that's where I'm at. It's gotten to the point that my dad doesn't answer the phone anymore with hello. At this point in time, he just sees my phone or my caller ID, and he just answers it with what's broke now. I get it, Dad. I am absolutely inept with my hands, but you're absolutely inept when it comes to technology, okay? I can't figure out which way the furnace filter goes, but you're the same guy that called me the other day and asked me if it was safe to check your email on someone else's computer, okay? Same moron, different generations. So what way does the furnace filter go? There's an arrow. Jesus, you could have told me. That's all I needed to know. It's just bad. Like my stepdad owns a painting business. My dad is a maintenance electrician, yet I downloaded 0, you know? It's ridiculous. It's gotten to the point, too, that my dad gets so mad when he sees in the corner or left-hand corner of my windshield that I paid to get an oil change. Just gets pissed at it, points at it. He's like, see that shit? That's an embarrassment. What is? He's like, the fact that you pay to get your oil changed. I'm like, Dad, I don't know if you heard, but I went to Zoop lately. I can afford fucking soup. He's like, it's not the fact that you pay to do it. It's the fact that I know it's the one thing that I taught you how to do, yet you choose not to. And that's where you really piss him off. You're like, Dad, you never taught me how to change my own oil. And he's like, if there's one thing, I taught you how to change your own oil. I'm like, you know what, Dad, you're right. You taught me how to hold a flashlight and get yelled at. My eyes, God damn it. Pliers. These are needle nose. What the fuck would I need with needle nose? And that's a true story, so. I think you guys gathered that about me. I think you guys can gather this about me, is that mainly it's just like, this is my whole thing that's cheaper than therapy. It's go up here and just tell you about life experience. So that's all of it. I'll tell you now that we have an 8-month-old, I think the favorite thing for everyone is to try and tell us, used to be like, okay, when are you guys married? Now, when are you guys going to have a kid? Now that we have a kid, everyone's like, hey, are you guys trying for a second? Think about how invasive of a question that is. Hey, are you leaving it in or nah? Like, I don't do that to my single friends. I don't be like, hey, are you guys doing ass cheeks or belly? What are you doing at this point? Are you guys doing tummy toddlers? Tummy toddlers are fun. Those are great. Those are good. This is the point of the night where I make my mom grossed out and everyone else as well, too. So that's my whole goal here at this point. I've yet to mention my mom because she's one of the best people here. She loves Facebook in the wrong ways possible. She feels like she has like 12 possible fucking friends on Facebook, but every time she shares her political beliefs, she thinks, I'm doing a difference for all 12 people that are my friends. And then when someone else tries to befriend her, she's like, I don't want them as my friend. I only want people that know exactly what I know. She's really fun, though, because she's a retired teacher, and she does my favorite thing ever when it comes to a retired teacher mom, when it comes to Facebook. She feels the need to update her status every 30 minutes. When you're leading a very retired mom lifestyle, you don't need to let the world know what you're doing, Mary Jo. Like, it is, we're okay to not be on on our eggshells, being like, what is Mary Jo up to? She always starts off incredibly interesting. Like, first thing in the morning, she'll be like, Mary Jo is feeling accomplished because she just walked 1/4 of a mile. Exclamation point. Then it gets even better. It's like, Mary Jo is feeling excited because she just found orange juice for $1.25 a gallon. Several exclamation points. Then it gets even better. 30 minutes go by and she's like, Mary Jo is feeling grateful that her son could cat watch over the weekend, but wonders why he left all this sticky mayonnaise on our keyboard. Oh, please take the jokes literally, guys. Some of you guys are laughing and everyone else is like, that is bullshit. There is no way that she found orange juice for $1.25 a gallon. Thank you guys so much. You guys have made me so happy here this evening. Thank you for supporting this, friends and family. I gotta thank Park Theater. I gotta thank Jordan Garnett. I gotta thank Kyle Arvis, ladies and gentlemen. I gotta thank the comedians in here that helped raise me, from Dave Dyer, Alan True, Adam Deggy, Josh Ortega, Josh Courtney, Joe Stife. All you guys helped raise me here this evening. Thank you guys to Hip Hop. Thank you guys to Andrea Lauria, Gianna Lauria, Otis Lauria for making me a better person. Thank you in-laws, thank you parents, thank you step-parents, thank you friends and family. Let's have a drink. My name is Matt Lauria. This has been 10 years too late. Thank you guys so much.